everybody. Not quite the same greeting as usual, I know. But I'm just sharing this because I know there's people out there, so I'm put it out there, even though it's extremely unglamorous. It's day 2 after my diagnosis of the ulcerative colitis. And first I want to say, for those who are following this from my first video, the kefir is working. It's working great. It's working tremendously. Kefir and water. So this is day 2 now. And I do have a tremendous head pain still because my body's going through a lot. I was able to, get out of bed today. I'm better than I was yesterday. I got a little ways to go, but I'm moving in the right direction. I was able to get up out of bed, walk to the bathroom, and this would normally be TMI, but because of what we're discussing, the people who are suffering are going to want to know this. So when when you get in the morning, the first thing you have to do is pee and usually poop. And so I haven't been eating any solid food, so there's not much there in the way of number 2. But the thing is, I had so much pain because when the muscles contracted around the intestines to activate the bladder and all this stuff, I mean, it was just unbearable. Well, this morning, this is kefir, by the way. Thank you very much on my coffee cup. I told my husband, he asked me if I wanted anything. I said, sure. I'll have my morning coffee. And he just looked at me. And when I say coffee, I mean kefir in my coffee cup. Put that back down. See, I can bend down without... And yesterday, it was like just trying to move my arm. Just any movement. It was just like a football team had just taken turns kicking me in the abdomen. My God. And I'm in a lot of pain. Don't get me wrong. But I'm better than I was yesterday. And I have not had a single spike pain. The pain that drops you to your knees. The pain that makes you howl like a werewolf and cry like a baby. I've had none of those today. So for me, that's phenomenal. If I can keep away from those, I know I'm doing better. One huge thing, OMG, for the first 5 days, when I was just like, oh, I'll handle this, I'll do this, I'll do that, blah, blah, blah. Tried eating healthy, more bland things, because I figured I was having digestive issues, and it escalated. Well, while I was doing all that, Advil. I was taking Advil, which has always helped me in my life ever since it came out. But for this particular situation of the ulcerative colitis, Advil is the worst thing you can ingest. How about that? How about that? And I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to find that out. So Tylenol would be the next best choice. Except, of course, if you're taking hydrocodone, then you will not take hydrocodone and Tylenol at the same time. Of course, you wouldn't take Tylenol if you're allergic to it. But I was shocked to know that the ibuprofen was absolutely detrimental. So don't do that. I hope I can save somebody some pain by giving you that piece of information. So as I said, I'm in a lot of pain. My voice is all jacked up because I've literally been screaming and crying and moaning for 5 days before I went to the hospital. So like my voice is like, you know. Trying to think of things that can help you. I was noticing, you know, as this was building up, that when I lifted because my pain was on my left side, left bottom abdomen was a primary, in the middle too, middle to left. And when I lifted my left leg up, that would hurt more. So that was like a sign. I always notice also when I sat down, and when my bum went on the chair or the couch, as soon as it pressed down, I felt pain there. So when I pressed down, sit down on my bum, and the pressure went up, I felt pain. That's a sign something's definitely there, going wrong. So as I said, it's just kefir and water for me all day yesterday. And so today, I'm going to do the banana, the right banana. So I'm going to start, I'm being very cautious because after what I've been through, I don't want to do anything that's going to churn this up. I'm petrified to eat anything. I'm going to eat some, you can't see it, but I made myself a little banana pudding here. You probably can't see that. Well, just like a little banana pudding. And all I do is work my way up to 10 bananas so I can blend them. But this is one banana, and it just felt like it was too thick. I wanted to just kind of go right in there. I don't want my body to work too hard to break things down. So I put probably a 1/4 cup of kefir in there, just to smooth it out. Because the only thing I trust is kefir, after the hell I've been through. So now I'm going to eat myself my little banana pudding. This is my first taste of it. I saved it for this moment. So let's see what it is. Wow. I'm shocked to say that is really good. I mean, like, probably because I'm also been starved, but I know something good when I taste it, and wow, I mean, that is so delicious. Why would I want to eat anything else? It is so good, and let me tell you, I love sugar. That's another big problem. Now, I don't add a lot of sugar, but like in my coffee, I add a lot of sugar to my coffee. And I really don't add sugar to anything else, but like, and I don't drink a lot of Coca-Cola or anything like that, but I love sweet tea, which is loaded with sugar. There's probably a whole bag of sugar in a glass of tea. So, what am I talking about, you know? Sugar, it's like literally like poison for your body. So I haven't added any sugar. This is a banana and kefir. And it's sweet and wonderful. This is the the strawberry kefir. So I'm so excited. I just want to let that sit on my taste buds. That is so good. So I'm going to wait till later. I'm eating it now and everything's great and wonderful now, but, you know, the banana's like here. It's like here. Coming down. But it hasn't reached my stomach yet, and it certainly hasn't reached my intestines yet. So that's going to be the real test, is what happens to the banana when it hits my gut. So even though I know it's going to be okay and so forth, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. And we're going to see how this goes through my digestive system and ultimately my large intestine. So I'm going to finish my little banana pudding meal here, and you see the portion, how small. It's not really that small. I mean, you know, it's one whole banana in there, and it wasn't a tiny banana. It was a normal size. So for my stomach and my digestive system, I think that's quite enough of a portion. So I'm very excited, and I hope it all turns out okay. I'm pretty sure it will. I've done a lot of research on it, and I put lots and lots of great information in the description of my first video for those of you who are suffering. Okay, and so I'm going to eat my bananas here, and then I'll come right back with a report in a few hours on how that went through, and I'll give you my honest take on it. Because what if it turns out that this really sucks and don't do it? But, I mean, I think that's very impossible. But we'll see. And I'll be right back. So I promised I'm back. I just wanted to quickly let you know it's been a long day. It's been several hours since the first part of this. And that banana pudding just sailed through like no problem. So you know that it's safe, a safe complement to the kefir. So now I can have decent nutrition without upsetting anything in my digestive tract. So this is late, and it's the end of day 2 after my diagnosis of ulcerative colitis. So I'll talk to you on my update for tomorrow.